Hey, student! I am Teacher Prix and I think I'm live. Can you guys hear me and see me? I am checking a few settings. So if you guys can see me here on Instagram as well, I don't like to start this way, but everything is new. So literally, new place, new computer, new. Start spreading the news. So how are you guys doing? Can you hear me well? I hope so. Let's see. Let's do a test. I can't test. I'm screwed. Okay, let's see. If you can hear me and understand me, tell me here in the chat, okay? I'm Teacher Prix, and I'm going to help you become an independent English speaker who can understand and talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime in English. It's 2021. Happy New Year! And hopefully this is going to be an awesome year, okay? Now, my friends, today we're going to talk about something really important. You know, the parties are over. No more holidays. No more Christmas. For some people, no more vacation. For some people, there was a break, a long break. So what do? How do you get back? I got a lot of emails actually from students from different countries asking me this question. Teacher, it's 2021. What am I going to do now? Do you have any recommendations? Do you have any suggestions? So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 4 tips that are going to help you get back to your study practice this year. There will be many things happening. And one thing that I can tell you right now is preparation camp. Yes, preparation camp comes back next week. Yes, my friends. So stay tuned because next week I'll be starting the preparation camp 3. Lots of new information, lots of things that I'll be doing this year, and very soon there will be a very nice event for you guys. Now, without further ado, let's get started. I couldn't prepare my usual slides because I didn't know if things were going to work out, and I literally have a new computer and I don't know where my slides are, my templates. Now, I prepared something simple here, but the first tip is to organize your schedule. Now, when I say organize your schedule, I know you are trying to get back. So the first step is, okay, it's January 6th. No more parties, no more holidays, no more traveling. So now the first thing you need to ask yourself is, did anything change? Okay? So what happened in your schedule? Did it change? Do you have new responsibilities? Do you have a new job? What changed? I think that's what I wanted to write here. What changed? Did you get promoted? Did you change schools? Are you studying something else? Are you going to university right now? So did anything huge change in your life, in your schedule? For example, I have just moved to a new apartment. So this is a big change, okay? If I take a picture of my living room for you guys, there's nothing. Nothing. There's a TV on the floor. Yeah, so I still have boxes in my apartment. So what has happened to you now? Do you have any big changes going on in your life? So you need to analyze that. If you want to get back to your study practice, you will need to analyze that. Analyze the things that have changed. What are your goals for 2021? This is another thing you need to analyze. Do you have any big goals for this year? Not necessarily connected to English. Maybe you have different plans. Maybe there is something you want to do that is not related to English. You want to study English, you want to get back to your practice, but perhaps there are different activities. And here, an observation. If you and you on Instagram, if you stopped for longer than the holidays, because basically the holidays started like 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, But if you stopped for longer, you also need to analyze what made you stop. What was happening when you decided to stop? Was something going on? Was something emotional going on? Maybe you were going through a difficult time. Maybe you were having a problem. Was something happening at work that made you change your priorities? So if you stopped for longer than the holidays, you also need to analyze what made you change exactly, okay? What were the things that were happening at the time you decide to say goodbye to your routine? And think about the factors, Was it lack of a plan? Maybe you didn't have a plan, so you were feeling very lost and confused. So because of that, you decided to stop. And time kept passing, and things were happening. And because of that, you couldn't do it. So analyze, was it because of a plan? Was it because of motivation? Were you feeling a little down, a little upset? Was it priority? Did you change priorities at some point in your life last year that made you stop? So this happened. And why did I decide to make this video for you guys tonight? Well, I stopped during the holidays. I stopped studying English and Italian. I really took a break. I had to do a few things related to English, but I was not following my routine. The exercises I like to do, the kinds of videos I like to watch, the shadowing activities, vocabulary practice activities. So I took a break. And even in Italian, the same happened. Now, on January 4th, Monday, I sat down and I did exactly what I'm telling you guys to do. And I analyzed. So for me, the break was not so long. It was just really Christmas and New Year. But for some people, it can be longer than that. Maybe at some point last year, maybe in August or in March, something happened. We as you know, we are still going through a very challenging time. The world is upside down because of what. So many things have been happening. So you need to analyze if you've stopped for longer than the holidays, okay? So this is the first thing that I invite you to analyze. You can only get back to your routine, to your practice, if you understand what made you stop, because then you have a starting point, okay? Because if you don't understand what's happening, what happened that made you stop, you might be feeling lost, and you don't know what to do. So we need to have a starting point. You need to have a step one. So this is something that is easy to do. It doesn't really involve English yet. So you're not down to the exercise part. You're just down to the English part. That's good. That's a start. So start somewhere, okay? Now, moving on. Let me know here in the chat. Did you stop studying? Did you stop with your practice? How long have you been, like that? Not studying, not practicing? Let me know here in the chat, here on Instagram. And if you didn't stop, that is awesome, okay? Let me know what you did because I'll be very excited to know and share with the other students. Usually I traveled after Christmas. That's why I stopped and I didn't bring my computer. So I had a phone. I need more. I need paper. I need pens, pencils. I need more when I'm studying. So just the phone is not enough for me. So that was my mistake. Whenever I travel, I always bring a notebook, a small notebook, so that I can take notes and write things down. But because I didn't do that, and that is my habit, and guys, the preparation camp starts next week, and I'll be giving you so many strategies and tips. I will be talking about neurolinguistic programming. That is a new subject. I am a master practitioner of neurolinguistic programming, and during the preparation camp, the 3rd edition, I will be making videos about neurolinguistic programming. So I'll be getting into more details of how you can use NLP to get better results. So I know my habits. I know how I work. I know in a subconscious level, I know the instructions that I have already planted in my subconscious. So I know that I need to have an environment to study. This is something that I talk to my baby sardines in the academy. I see some names here of students from the academy, and I saw that many babies continued studying. That is awesome. Good job, because I know when the babies are studying or not, because they send questions, they send comments, they send their examples, they participate in the challenges that we have in the academy. So congratulations to my babies who kept us studying. But as I was saying, I know that I have an environment to study, and it's a very strong habit that I have. During my vacation, I forgot to prepare that environment, because it's not only, when I say environment, I'm not necessarily talking about a fixed place. That is one option, but I have a place that I create in my mind when I travel. And I need a few things. I need paper, I need pencil, I need some files that I prepare for when I'm going to travel. So I have a way to copy my environment at home. My best and my favorite environment is at home. But when I travel, I copy some elements so that I can continue with my habits. But I didn't do that. I had many things happening at work. And then I went to my parents, and my parents also moved to a new house. So I was talking to them about that and helping them with what they needed. And I was moving too. So lots of things happened. So I forgot to maintain my habit. I forgot to create an environment for my vacation. Okay? I take it easy on my vacation, but I don't stop. But this year I did. I didn't do anything consistent for the past 2 weeks. I resumed with my practice on Monday. Now, this is important, okay? So I see some people didn't stop. That is awesome. Good. Let's see here. Some people say on Instagram that you stopped. Okay. Let's see. Let's move on to tip number 2. My God, it's hot. Now the next thing, now we're getting down to English, okay? Now you checked the emotional aspect, what was happening. You already thought, okay, is anything big happening in my life now? Am I starting university? Am I taking a master's? Did I get a new job? Okay, you analyzed all that already, okay? We're good. That's fine. Now you need to check your sources. Where are your sources? And when I say sources, what exactly do you study? What materials do you use? Okay, that's what I am talking about. It's time to get your books back, this is my book, so dust it off, and study. This is in Italian. So where are your sources? Okay, do you follow a specific channel? And I'm okay if you don't follow just my channel. But remember, number is not quality, okay? Quality is more important than quantity. You don't need to follow 100 teachers. I'm sure they are all great teachers, but following too many teachers may get you more confused than the other way around, okay? So now it's time to check what your sources are and pick some choices, okay? Pick some options. So if you have a book, okay, I'm going to use this book, and I'm going to use Teacher Prix channel. And even like last week, because my computer broke, so my new computer literally arrived yesterday. I was going to make this live lesson on Monday, but the computer wasn't delivered. The computer was delivered yesterday afternoon. So only then I was able to install everything. I'm still checking everything. So I wanted to make the video yesterday, but I couldn't. So now you have to organize some materials, not many, okay? A few things that you can use. And here on my channel, even if I don't have a new video, I didn't have a new video last week, I have an entire playlist with hundreds of lessons. Pick a playlist. Okay, I'm going to start with this playlist from Teacher Prix. I'm getting back. This small playlist with 5 videos, that's what I'm going to do. And that is already awesome. Okay? Denise is saying, teacher, I didn't stop and we know why. Of course we know why. Because you are a baby sardine. Baby sardines keep swimming. That's what I always tell my babies. Let's keep swimming, babies. Because we are in the ocean. In the direction of fluency. Oh, Lord. Jesus Christ. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, okay, I was saying. So choose a playlist from my channel or from a channel you like, from a teacher you like. I don't know, okay? No problems. Whoever you like the most. Me. Now, plan this, organize. Okay, so I picked this playlist, simple past or simple present, and that's what I'm going to use. So you see baby steps, okay? Baby steps. Okay, so I analyzed what changed. I analyzed my schedule. Last year, I could study on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. This year, I'm starting something. I'm going to the gym again, so I can't study on Mondays. I can study on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So analyze that, okay? So now you choose the materials. And remember, you're coming back, you're getting back to the routine, you're getting back to your practice. So now you can choose some activities, some lessons, some articles you can read. You can repeat the same article that you have read in the past, no problems. The idea here is to get back to the practice, okay? The idea here is not, oh my God, like start many new things at the same time. No, that's not the goal. The goal is to get back to familiar things so that your brain feels comfortable. If you bring too many new things for your brain, it may go against you. It may try to protect you and say, hey, no, don't do that. We're not ready. This is too much. The year is starting. I'm not ready for that. So choose a few materials that you can use, okay? And there are so many things here on the internet. I'm sure you're going to find something. Now, okay, teacher, I found a playlist that is really cool, and that's what I'm going to do. All right, awesome. Start small. Guys, I love studying, okay? If honestly, I could study every day. From Monday to Saturday. I could rest on Sunday. I'm always studying. I'm always trying to learn something new. For me, it's fun to learn. But I also know the consequences of pushing too hard, of doing too much, of exaggerating. As a master practitioner of neurolinguistic programming, I know the right buttons. I know the limits of a human's brain. And when I say limit, I'm not saying in a negative way that we have a limit and then we can't get better. We can always get better. You can always strive for excellence, okay? That's true. However, you need to establish a path to get to that level of excellence, okay? So that's what I mean about limits. You have to respect your limits today. And each day work slowly so that you can get a little better and go a little further. It's just like going to the gym. If I go to the gym today, and I've never been to the gym before, and I go today, I will not be able to lift 100 kilos, or I don't know if in your country it's kilos, or 200 pounds. I will not be able to lift all that amount of weight. But if I gradually go and do a little every day, maybe 5 kilos today, maybe a few more kilos the next day, in a few months, maybe I can get to 100 kilos. So that's what I mean by limit. You prepare the body to get to the 100 kilos. You prepare the mind for studying more, for doing more, for trying more. So there is a mind preparation, a mental preparation as well, okay? So many people make promises, resolutions in the new year. Oh my God, it's new year. I'm gonna study like crazy. Take it easy. And this is something I tell my students all the time because they usually start January. Teacher, give me extra exercises. Tell me what to do. Tell me, oh my God. No. You know what we can do? The basic, okay? Show up. just by showing up and opening the book or opening a video to watch. Congratulations, because you're here. That's already a good step. Okay? You're not going to be like that forever. No, that's not what I mean. You're going to keep going. But you have to start somewhere. So start small. Now, what you need to do in this process, in this tip number 3, is to establish a habit, which is, as I said, is something that I'm going to talk a lot about during preparation camp and during a special event. Well, the name of the event is going to be Independence Week. Why? Because I want you to feel independent. I want you to be an independent English speaker, because an independent English speaker can talk to people in English, can understand people in English. An independent English speaker will know what to do even when they don't know a word, because that happens to me all the time. I don't know all the words in English, but I am an independent English speaker. So that's what the Independence Week is going to be all about. I'm going to be giving you lots of lessons, PDFs, there will be lives. So January will be busy. And I have a reason, you know. What you can do here, even if you don't participate in the preparation camp will be here on YouTube, okay? If you've never watched preparation camp, this is the 3rd edition. The preparation camp is a series of 10 lives that will prepare. That's why I call preparation. The preparation camp will prepare you for the Independence Week. The Independence Week is going to be an online and free event. The Independence Week will not be available on YouTube and on Instagram, only if you register. But the registration is free. You can participate for free. There's no cost, okay? And in the Independence Week, I'm going to be giving you more strategies so that you and everybody, you know, so that you can become an independent English speaker who can understand and talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime in English. So that's why I call it preparation camp. So starting next week, there will be live lessons every day. But there will be a live lesson tomorrow, so don't worry, okay? But it's not a preparation. Now, the brain likes habits. The brain likes repetition. And if you are getting back now, what I advise you to do is follow a 21-day reset, a routine. And for the next 21 days, you are going to be studying something in English. Here on my channel, I'll be making videos, a video tomorrow and a video on Friday, not on Saturday and Sunday, but then I'll be here on Monday with preparation camp. Yes. I don't have the link here for you to register for the Independence Week, but tomorrow I will post the link for you to already register for the Independence Week, because the episodes, materials, PDFs, quizzes of the Independence Week will not be available here on the YouTube and Instagram platform, okay? But don't worry, you get all the access you need if you want, of course, okay? So the 21-day routine is something that you're going to do for the next 21 days, non-stop, okay? So no breaks, so you can take a day off. It's 20 days. Okay, so you starting tomorrow, day 1, I'm going to study English. The next day, I'm going to study English. The next day, I'm going to study English. Consistently for the next 21 days. Okay, what is that going to do? Well, let me drink water because it's hot. In a nutshell, it's going to help your brain reboot. Okay, I like to call it reboot. Of course, guys, when I say 21 days, there are many scientific studies that already say that 21 days is not necessarily enough to build a new habit. You need more days. But 21 days is a very good starting point. And here on the channel, I'm talking about starting points, okay? You're getting started, all right? So 21 days, for the next 21 days, you're going to study something every day. Anything, okay? One thing every day, you're gonna watch something, but actively. Here you're watching my channel, you're watching my live lesson right now, but after the lesson, write something down. Okay, in this video, I learned that I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do that and that. I will start following my 21-day study routine, and that's what I'm going to do today. So active work. On the next day, maybe you can read something on the internet and write down what you understood. On the next day, you can watch something and then write down what you understood. On the other day, you can watch a grammar lesson and create some examples. Another thing that I'm doing with my babies this month. Every month, there is a challenge inside the private community of the sardines, my students. And every month I give them a new challenge. This month they have a grammar and speaking challenge. So they are learning to combine grammar and speaking. And why? The idea is to help them connect grammar to something they can talk about. And at the same time, they are reviewing important grammar points. So each day you can choose something for you to do and study for the next 21 days, okay? 21 days. It's important. Don't stop. But teacher, on Sunday, I have something really big and I don't know, I won't have time. Okay, 5 minutes. If you have 5 minutes, that's already good enough, okay? So the idea here is don't skip any day for the next 21 days. Don't skip any day. For the next 21 days, follow, study something, even if it's small in English, establish a practice to study. Get ready, sit down, and do some work in English. This is going to help you get back, okay? Okay, let's see. Yes, I follow him. This is an excellent book, by the way. Like 1 second. Okay, it's very hot in here. My goodness. All right, so this is a book called Inner Size. As you know, I am a master practitioner of neurolinguistic programming. Oh, it's such a long sentence. I'm master. But basically, I learn a lot of strategies that combine brain and language skills, okay? And I'll be teaching a lot about that during the preparation camp and the Independence Week. And this is an excellent book that gives many inner exercises, okay, that are actually mental exercises for you to do in this book. Excellent book. You can read in English. If you understand my lessons, you can challenge yourself to read this book in English. One thing that I noticed with many English learners is that they are afraid of trying to reading a book in English with this complexity, 300 pages to 200 pages because they never tried. So they think, oh my God, it'll be impossible for me to understand. You will be surprised, okay? I'm not saying that there won't be words you won't understand. Yes, there will be some difficult words that you may not understand, but at the end of the day, it's going to be an incredible experience. And the impact it's going to cause in your brain is incredible because you will be proving to your brain that you can do it, okay? Even though you don't understand some words or some phrases, you will be showing your brain with proof that you are getting better. So reading books of more complexity like this is not to teach me English. This is not teaching me English. This is something completely unrelated to English. It's something that will help me better understand the brain and how the brain works so that I can help you improve your English and learn faster, okay? It helps in other aspects of your life too. Now, moving on. The final tip of the night. Or not. Maybe there's more. Don't make promises you can't keep. This is a big one, Guys, I am all pro making New Year resolutions. I do that. I make promises every year. I make 2 to 3 promises of things I want to do because we get excited. It's a new year. It's January again. We have time. If there is something that is important to us, it's time. Without time, there's not much we can do, okay? So you have all the time in the world to make changes, to plan the changes, to change your habits, to work on your emotions so that you feel more confident, to work on your English so that you get better at communicating and talking to people. But unfortunately, we tend to get a little carried away, a little excited, carried away, too excited. Carried away is an expression. We tend to get a little carried away at the beginning of the year. And what do? We plan like crazy. We do way too many things. And that may not help us throughout the year. There are studies that show, okay, there is research that proves that people tend to let go of their promises on the 3rd or 4th week of January. I don't want that to happen to you, okay? I don't want you to be in the statistics. Come on. Baby sardines and not baby sardines, students here, followers. I don't want you to be that person. So to help you not to become that person, you have to stop making promises you can't keep, okay? And what do I mean by that? Don't be unrealistic, okay? If you tell me here because you're too excited, Teacher Prix, I'm going to study every day for the next 35 days or 40 days. Are you sure? That's a wonderful idea. Congratulations, but can you pull it off? Can you do it? Are you going to be able to do it? Is it too much? Are you biting more than you can chew? Chew. That's not what the plan is all about. That's not how we should live our lives, okay? Again, making promises, making changes are great. They are awesome. But you need to make realistic promises, otherwise you will suffer. And worse than that, you are not going to achieve what you want, what you really want. Feel more confident in English. Understand people. I'm talking about English, okay? Understand people in English. Improve your vocabulary, your comprehension. Stop translation. Feel more confident when speaking in English. Not get so nervous. But if you make unrealistic promises, you're going to get the opposite effect. You're not going to get better. You're not going to get independent, more confident. You may be actually overwhelmed, stressed out because of the number of things you promised. In fact, I am someone who needs to watch out because I love making plans. So every beginning of New Year, I am very conservative with my plans because I like to plan a lot. I do many things I plan. But I notice that I get too excited. So every new year, I take it easy and I put down, I get down to work and I make a small list, you know? And during the year, you can change because that list is not set on stone. You can change, you can do different things, you can include new activities. As you accomplish the goals you have, you can include new ones, okay? I did this last year. As I accomplished some of my goals, I started including new ones. Why not, okay? Someone says, I have a master in linguistics, but I still face some problems in speaking. Guys, this is a very, very important point. And Wassel, this is not I'm not criticizing you, okay? I think you have to study, keep studying, okay? But having a certificate, a master's degree, a doctoral degree, that doesn't mean you can communicate, okay? I love certifications. I went to Harvard. I have a certification from Cambridge. There are other certifications I have taken, but that's not what will help you become an independent English speaker who can understand and talk to people in English, okay? It's just a piece of paper. Of course, the experience is amazing, but you have no idea how many people I have met who had an incredible resume but could not speak English. You would be shocked. Okay, I'm sure that's not your case. You're facing some problems, but don't focus on certifications. Disclaimer, if you need the certification to get a job or because you're traveling, of course you have to do it. But if you don't, if you just want to become a fluent speaker to get a job, to get promoted, to travel abroad, to understand people, then having the certifications will not mean you are a communicator, that you are an independent English speaker, okay? There are more activities you need to do that combine brain in a conscious and subconscious level and language skills so that you can get to that level, so that you can master your speaking skills, okay? So here, in your case, forget that you have a master's in linguistics, okay? Let that go. let that go that you have that master. Of course, congratulations that you went to university, you did the work, you dedicated yourself. But now let's get down to the real world where you want to communicate more efficiently. So you have to focus on activities that will take you away from the theory a little bit. We need theory. Theory is important, but it'll help you get down to more practical activities. So if you want to know more about that, stay tuned, because as I said, there will be a lot of information here on my channel. Now, my friends, that is going to be all for today. Let me say goodbye to Instagram. Oh my God, it'll be difficult for me to close this now. Bye-bye, Instagram. See ya. And bye-bye to YouTube. Guys, I'll see you tomorrow at 7, same time. I'll be making another live lesson. It'll be, I don't know yet what's going to be about. I have a list of subjects, but come tomorrow. It's not the preparation camp. Preparation camp starts Monday. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.